Hey team, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the most complete, most functional, most powerful, productive, kick butt business plan for your real estate business that you've ever created, hands down. Now, we're going to be using AI, artificial intelligence, particularly ChatGPT, to create this business plan. Now, if you've never used those platforms, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through step by step, and it's going to be super simple. I promise you. It's what I do. I take complicated things and I make them simple. But my goal is really for you to create the most robust real estate business plan going into this year. Just so happens it's the beginning of the year. It's January, so what a great time to create a business plan. But it doesn't matter if you're watching this in June, in August, in September, in October, no matter when you're watching this, you can use it to create a business plan that could be as little as 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, quarterly, or even a year-long business plan. Just to make it completely robust, I'm going to do a 1 year business plan, but you can chunk it down into months or quarters or whatever you need. All right, team, you ready to get started? Let's go. All right, you real estate rock stars, here we go. So I'm going to take you through the entirety of the process of creating a business plan for an upcoming year. Now you can use this for an upcoming 30 days or a quarter or even uh, half a year, whatever the case may be. You can use this same process as it's duplicatable and repeatable to create a plan for any specific season. Just so happens we're going to be creating it for a full year just to get a scope in its entirety. So as mentioned, this is geared towards your real estate business specifically. So I'm going to presume that you are either brand new to the business or you've been around the business for a couple years and you're still trying to identify how to create a business plan. Or maybe you've done business planning in the past, but now you're really interested in how to integrate artificial intelligence to really take your business planning to the next level. So either way, this video is a fit for you and will certainly help you through that process. I'm going to move pretty quickly because I want to keep it fairly on the shorter side of things. The process we're going through is the process that I normally reserve for my one-on-one clients, but no gatekeeping here. There's plenty of value for my one-on-one clients, and I definitely want the community as a whole to really embrace the AI concept and get behind it and start integrating it to our business. So that's why I'm going to show you how to go ahead and create your real estate business plan. Now, if you've never used AI or ChatGPT, I want to take a step back and show you how to access it. So you can do a simple Google search and just look for ChatGPT. And you're going to see a couple sponsored results. My advice is always to go past those sponsored results and go down to the organic. And you can identify sponsored from organic by the organic result will not say, it won't say sponsored above it. So in that particular case, you'll see OpenAI, and it says introducing ChatGPT. Now, OpenAI is the parent company to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is their product. So you are in the right place with this. And you can go ahead and click on that, and it'll say introducing ChatGPT, give you a little example or a sample of what it is. And you can click on try ChatGPT. If you've never used it before or you're brand new, it'll give you a trial without having to put in any information where you can test it and ask it some questions. We're going to go well beyond that in this tutorial. And if you want to create an account with ChatGPT, it is super simple. All you need is an email address and a password, and you can create it. You can log right in using your Gmail, your Microsoft, or I believe in your Apple ID. So either way, it's super simple to get involved in getting started. And then once you're in the inside of ChatGPT, this is what it's going to look like. Now, I'm actually logged into my account as indicated by the icon here, but I just wanted to fast forward past a couple steps of getting started and getting set up. But it's super simple, team, to get set up. So, and they have different plans. They have a free plan, which I don't know how many searches it allows you per month, but it's pretty robust. And then the next level up is the plan that I am on, which is $20 a month. So it's pretty cost effective. And I haven't, and I use ChatGPT a lot, and I have not overused that plan to where it said, hey, you maximized it, great, or buy more tokens or whatever. And I have not reached that, knock on wood. The next plan up or the next level up is it's like $200 a month. So it's a big jump from 20 to 200. I have not used that $200 a month account or option. I don't even know what it does. I'm sure there's a lot more features, but until I exhaust all the features in the $20 a month account, then no sense in upgrading, right? All right, let's dig right into the business planning process. And one thing that's important to acknowledge or speak on when it comes to generative AI and large language models is your language. When interacting with it, I want you to think that you're interacting with a friend. You're texting a friend, you're interacting via instant messaging or sending an email or even having a human-like conversation. And human-like is the term that I really want to embed here because so often when we use search engines, we'll type in, tax professionals in my area versus, hey, give me a list of all the tax professionals within a 10-mile radius of my area. Two different prompts, right? One works for the old school search engines. The second human-like prompt works really well for large language models. And what I mean by that is the data that you're going to get out of it and what you're going to receive is equally as good as the data you put in. So when it comes to prompt engineering, the adage is garbage in, garbage out. So if you put in good prompts, then you're going to get out a good end result. So let's be as detailed as possible. I'm doing this on the fly, so my grammar is going to be poor, my spelling is going to be poor. That's just my general disclaimer here because I'm doing this very quickly and I don't want to slow down to make sure it's perfect. But that's the beautiful thing about GPT is even if you've misspelled some words, even if your grammar is not correct, your sentence structure is not correct, or you're speaking some sort of foreign language that only you and GPT understand, rest assured it's probably going to know what you're trying to say. So let's go ahead and dig in and say, I'm a new real estate agent. I have been in the business for 3 years. I have closed, I don't know, an average of 8 deals per year. I want to double, let's say double. No, let's go for it. I want to triple my business this year. Let's create a business plan. But first, that's where we get into the human-like behavior. But first, ask me questions that you need to know about me and my business. And FYI team, I've never done this, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of a result we get. And it's updating the memory. And the reason it's updating memory is it saves the conversation. So you can come back to this at a later date and you can pick up where you left off. So it's asking us some questions. To craft an effective business plan tailored to you and your goals, here's some qualifying questions. What's your primary market area, city, neighborhoods, price range? Now this is going to be important when we need to factor what our average GCI or average commission per transaction is. And what does 8, 16, or 24 units look like in any given year? If we say we want to make $500,000, then it's going to use the primary market or the price range rather to determine how many units we need to close. What types of clients do we primarily work with? Buyers, sellers, investors, or a mix? How do you currently generate leads, sphere of influence, online marketing, open houses? Do you have a niche or unique selling proposition? What percentage of your deals come from referrals versus new leads? So these are great questions in helping not just structure, hey, I want to do 10 units and my average sales price is $1 million and my average commission is 2%, therefore my average gross commission is $20,000. No, these are very specific to not just create a baseline business plan, but to enable us to create a plan of action and a marketing plan to go along with it. Additional questions about your current operations. What tools or systems are you using to manage your business? Do you have a team or do you work solo? What's your current marketing budget? How do you handle follow-ups with leads and past clients? Now we're getting into goals and vision. What does tripling your business mean to you? Is it volume of deals or gross commission or both? That's a great question. I often hear agents say, I want to do more business in this next year. Okay, great. What does that look like? What is the visceral, tangible gut-like feeling of doing more business next year look like to you? Is it a doubling of your units or is it a doubling of your income? Now, there's different schools of thoughts when it comes to that. Some say, the activity breeds the productivity, meaning the units breed the income. Then there's some that say, hey, work smarter, not harder. Let's close less units at a higher price point and ultimately hit our goal. That's a business decision for you and your broker and your coach to sit down and do. Next question is about your resources. How much time can you dedicate to your real estate daily or weekly? Do you have mentorship or access to training programs to develop a new skill? Are you comfortable using social media, video content, and or other digital marketing strategies? These are all great questions, and we could literally in the creation phase, I won't do it for the spirit of time in this video, but we could literally interact with ChatGPT as if it was our personal coach and go one by one with these specific questions. So let's start with number one. And I'm bringing it right back to the basics of saying, hey, let's start with the number one question. City and surrounding neighborhoods, typical price range of homes you deal with. Okay, I'm going to use my area. So I live and work in Lake Arrowhead. It is a vacation slash living resort town with an average price point of $1 million. Okay, so I just gave it some vague information. I didn't give it too much, and let's see what it does with that. It's processing, it's thinking. It's probably going to update the memory here in just a second. And it did. It says, thanks for sharing. Lake Arrowhead offers unique opportunities with its resort and vacation town appeal. Let's move on to number two. What types of clients you primarily work with? So see, team, it's literally moving us through the steps of the questions in the progression. And let's say I work with buyers who come from out of town. Okay, right. Very real thing in my area. We have a lot of second homes that are purchased here. So we have people that come up for the weekend, love it, or and they want a vacation home up here. And so they schedule appointments to come up and look at properties and then they buy their second home. So it's getting a flavor for me and my style of business and say, got it. Working with out of town buyers offers unique opportunities tailored to marketing. How do you currently generate leads? Okay, so it's on a track right now and it's following along with what it thinks I want it to follow along with. But now what I want to do is I want to shift gears. And literally, I'm going to tell it, let's shift gears. I want to focus on generating listings in my area. Please create a comprehensive business plan for generating listings and list the top 10 ways to generate leads for listings. Okay, so this is a multi-layered question that we're asking it. We're saying, look, let's shift gears. We want to get off the topic of buyers and we want to start talking about generating listings in our area. We want you to create a comprehensive business plan for generating listings and also, second part to it, list the top 10 ways to generate leads for listings. We're going to trigger and let it do its thing, and it's probably going to go in pretty deep here at this point. And we have the horse is out of the barn. We set it off and running. So shifting to focus on generating listings in your area. Here's a powerful strategy, especially in high price market like Lake Arrowhead. Here's a comprehensive business plan for generating listings, including the top 10 lead generation methods. See, GPT is very good at scripting. In scripting, we teach, repeat, and approve. So what I'm hearing you say is you want a comprehensive business plan for generating listings and you want the top 10 lead generation methods, right? That's a scripting, repeat, and approve process in sales. And GPT is actually acknowledging that, saying, hey, this is what we want. So then it talks about the objective, what our target market is, homeowners, owners in the million plus price range, and top 10 ways to generate these leads. Target direct mail campaigns, geo farming, leverage past clients, host home valuation seminars, social media marketing, expired and for sale by owner listings, partnership with local businesses, neighborhood events, video marketing, leverage your website and SEO. It's going to give us an action plan. Set our clear goal, create monthly marketing schedule, invest in town and resources, monitor and adjust. Okay, so now it's just giving us a general business plan. So our goal is 10 listings this year. Create a, what do we want, 30-day? Create a daily action plan to achieve this. Okay, so we don't have to give it any more information. It's building on our prior conversation. So it has already given us the to-dos and what the framework on how we can build this business. Now we're going to pare it down to be very, very much more specific and say our goal is 10 listings in this year. What is our daily action? Let's take this complicated monster of we want to get $10 million in listings, right? We want 10 $1 million listings over the course of this next 1 year. What is our daily action steps and what do we need to do? And basically, we're asking GPT, hey, break it down for us. And here we go. To achieve 10 listings this year, you need focused and actionable daily plan. So, daily action plan, morning routine, market prep and planning, review the hot leads, check local market updates. This would be on your MLS. You're looking at new listings, price range, sold data, anything that's going on in your local area turnover, and then you're going to prospect. You're going to prospect for 45 minutes, calling five homeowners from your sphere, home valuation, reach out to 2 expireds or for sale by owners. It's giving us our daily action slash accountability plan on what we should be doing, and it's even breaking it down to an hour by hour basis, morning, mid-morning, afternoon, evening routine, and our key metrics. So let's take it a little bit further. I work 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Please apply the above schedule to my day and account for me picking up my son at school at 3 p.m., right? Another multi-layer complex question. We're saying, hey, take what you've given us above, put it into a 9 to 7 structure. But by the way, I get my son at 3 o'clock from school, pick up some lunch, do that stuff, adjust my schedule accordingly. Let's see what it says. It's going to update the memory. And then here we go. Morning routine, 6:30, 8:30, personal prep and quick wins, review your goals, check your CRM, prospecting, OI, calls 7 to 8, content planning, 8 to 9, mid-morning routine, 9 to 12:30. So it missed the mark because I told it I worked from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it had me starting at 6:30 a.m. But that's fine. Maybe it's factoring in office time and we can drill down and refine it further and say, I would like to use 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. to work out at the gym. Give it a little more information. Can't have it guessing all the time, right? So now we just told it, hey, we want to work out from 6:30 to 7:30. It's going to say, great, let's update the memory and let's draft a new business plan. So now it's going to have us personal prep 5:30 to 8:30, 5:30 to 6:30, review our goals. So it still has us doing our morning prep prior to us getting into the gym, but then it has us working out from 6:30 to 7:30, and then we get right into our prospecting from 7:30 to 8:30, and then it digs into our morning routine. So it can be as stringent as you like, as the guardrails can be fairly wide. It is really up to you, but at the end of the day, it is a powerful tool in being able to create your business plan. And my goal in showing you this is I want you to be able to go into this eyes wide open, not afraid of AI or ChatGPT, and just say, hey, I want to have a natural human-like conversation with you. I want a plan and I want you to help me grow my business. So to bring this all home, let's just tell it this is all great. Please give me a finalized business plan for the year, broken down by month, and include KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators of basically milestones or things that let us know that we're on track. So we're just asking it, hey, this is great. Give us a business plan for the entire year and break it down by month and include the KPIs. And it's going to do what it does. And it's going to give us our entire business plan. It's going to start with our KPIs, target of one listing per month, 100 conversations per month, listing appointments, set 5 appointments per month, direct mail pieces, send 200 postcards. So essentially, it is giving us our KPIs or our performance indicators of what we should be doing on an ongoing basis to hit this overall goal. I love this from a coach's perspective because how many times has your real estate coach told you, or your mentor, or your broker told you, you need to have 100 conversations per month, or you need to have 20 conversations per working day in regard to somebody that wants to buy or sell real estate in the next 30, 60, 90 days? It's putting it right here in front of you as part of your business plan. And then it sets your monthly business plan. It sets your yearly business plan based on monthly milestones of setting the foundation. February is all about expired listings and for sale by owners. March is about building referral partnerships. So it really gives you a theme for that particular month to keep your business plan fresh and exciting versus doing the same monotonous thing every single day for every single month. Because look, we're human. We get bored, we get tired of it. And at the end of the day, variety is the spice of life. And it's obviously the spice of keeping us on track with our business as well. Leverage community events, digital marketing in May. June is our mid-year review. I love this because so often we do business planning, but we don't always do a mid-year review to say, hey, we're halfway into this thing. This was our goal when we started. This is where we're at, and what adjustments do we need to make to get to where we want to go? So that's pretty powerful. And having a mid-year review, I didn't even ask it to do that, and it just decided, hey, we need to do it. Summer networking push. Great plan. A lot going up here, a lot going on here at the lake during the summertime, and great opportunity to network. Sphere and database marketing in August, September, target the high turnover rates. And these are great because we can drill down these months and we can have GPT. And I'm going to do some other videos on how to, for example, identify high turnover rates and look for that here somewhere on the channel. But October, prepare for the year end. November, leverage your holiday connections. And December, close strong and plan for 2026. At the time of recording, we're in 2025 of January. So it was spot on point, user friendly, and very detailed. And we can take it in a lot of different directions. We can make it as simple as we want. We can even log back into this thread at any given week and say, hey, give me a weekly plan of action for this particular year. And in fact, I want to show you this just because it's very eye-opening and say, great, I'm starting tomorrow. Please give me an action plan for the next 5 working days. Okay, so this is powerful. It's able to take what we've done, everything that we've created, and we have this year-long business plan, and we're able to chunk it down into its most simplistic nature and say, give me 5 days of activity of what I need to do all day, every day to stay on. So day one, it tells me what I need to do. I go to the gym, I review for my thing, review my CRM, review my CRM for the warm leads and prioritize on follow-ups. And I was reading ahead, that's why I got a little tongue-tied here. I love this. It breaks down our KPIs right here to tangible numeric values. For example, make 10 calls, reach out to 3 expired listings. So we know exactly what we need to be doing at any given time in order to achieve our goal. So that's it. I wanted to keep this under 30 minutes, mission accomplished. And if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me at any of the links here on the page. And if you're interested in coaching, by all means, please reach out to me. And with that said, team, I wish you all a happy, healthy, productive, and powerful rest of your business day. Take care. Bye-bye.